Hello. What if I told you that we could improve this company's morale, increase its productivity, and improve its attractiveness all by one simple policy? It's no secret that in this tough economic climate, there's a very extreme competitiveness between companies. We need to look at our company as a whole and see how we can improve. It starts with our employees and their quality of life. If we start there and improve that, we can improve the success of this company. We must remain competitive. We are still in a recession. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, as of November 2012, we still have an unemployment rate of 7.7%. Now that's down from a high in the peak of the recession of about 10%. So it's significantly decreased since then, but it's still way above the average of about 5%. So we still are, it is a good indicator that we are still in a recession. There's a great competition between companies, and this company must succeed. We need to look at everything we can and improve our company as a whole. And by implementing an employee exercise reward program, we can increase this company's morale, we can increase the productivity, and we can make the company more attractive. And we'll get to each one of these points throughout this presentation and explain how this will happen through this program. By implementing an exercise reward program for our employees, we will encourage fitness, we will reward their efforts, and we show them that the company cares about them as a person and their quality of life. How will this benefit the company? The success of a company starts with its employees. If you look at very successful companies that have always beat out their competition, such as Apple and Google, the main reason why they've done so is because of their quality of their employee and the way they treat their employees and how they're viewed as a whole. These companies have high morale, they have great employees, people are dying to work for them. And that's what I feel if we do that to this company, we can succeed. By implementing an exercise reward program for our employees, it will greatly benefit our company as a whole as well. Promoting a healthier lifestyle will improve the energy levels of those who participate in it. According to a study from the University of Georgia, I'm going to read an excerpt from what they found. Sedentary people who regularly complain of fatigue can increase their energy levels by 20% and decrease their fatigue by 65% by engaging in regular, low-intensity exercise. Basically, the way this is interpreted is if someone who doesn't exercise in their life begins to exercise, even if it's a little bit, it says low-intensity exercise. This is not necessarily training for a marathon or something like that. This is someone who just participates in a little bit of exercise, maybe going for a walk for 15 minutes or going for a mile on a treadmill. This study shows that it will increase your energy level and lower your fatigue. Now, by implementing this policy and pushing a healthier lifestyle to our employees and increasing their energy levels, we then have a more energized atmosphere. Employees will come to work with more energy and feel better. If you lead a healthier lifestyle, you'll feel better about yourself and you'll be able to do more. It will also increase morale. These statistics are all from a 2011 Job Satisfaction Engagement Report released by the Society for Human Resources Management. A couple statistics which I found stood out about employee morale and how they view their companies. First one, only 80% of overall employees are satisfied with their job. This means 1 in 5 people who are in our company are not satisfied with being here. Which basically tells me, even though we are in a recession, I'm sure people are grateful to have their jobs, but it's saying they may not be satisfied with the job. And that starts with the company. Only 70% of employees are moderately engaged in work. This doesn't say 70% of employees are highly engaged in work. It's 70% of the workforce is moderately engaged in what they're doing. And only 52% of employees are willing to volunteer to take on more tasks. Half of our employees in this company are only willing to do what's expected of them. Now, by pushing this program, by giving rewards for exercise and giving them that energy boost, it will increase their morale. Employees will feel healthier about themselves, they'll feel good about a company who cares about them as a person, who's helping improve their lifestyle and giving them a reward to do so, and it will increase their morale and how they view the company as well. And once they have a boost of energy and from exercise and morale is up, productivity will increase. The example I want to point out is two different people. There's, let's say employee A who doesn't lead a very healthy lifestyle, doesn't exercise. They come to work, stay at their desk for 8-9 hours a day. There's what's they call like the 2 o'clock crash, where halfway through the day someone starts to slow down a little bit, and maybe towards the end of the day they kind of slow down. Their productivity slows down. They're not as effective as someone else. And there's employee B who leads a very active lifestyle. They've taken advantage of the rewards program we have for exercise. They feel good about themselves. They have an energy boost. Their morale's high. They feel good about themselves. They may not get that crash. They'll come in. They have a lot of energy. They may be able to accomplish more. They can take on more tasks. They see a company that cares about them and their health and is taking care of them, giving them a kickback, and they say, this company's taking care of me. I'm going to work harder and have a mutual relationship with this company, and it may give them that extra push as opposed to someone who is just there doing their job duty, getting through the day. It will increase their efficiency, which will in turn have an overall higher output of their productivity. Here's a video, a short clip I want to play for you guys. This is Richard Branson. I'm not sure how many of you guys heard of Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. He's a very wealthy billionaire. He's the founder of Virgin Group, which owns about 400 different companies. They have their hand in everything from travel to entertainment. They have cell phones. They do just about everything there is. And Richard Branson is the founder of that whole thing. And here's a short clip about him and how he views exercise and how it affected his life and his productivity.
Okay, this is Joe Polish. I'm here with Richard Branson, and last year, Richard, I asked you about what you do to become most productive, and you talked about working out and exercise. You're different if you've gone to swim, so what are your thoughts on being productive as it relates to health, fitness, working out? I sort of should go without saying. I'm lucky living on an island, so I go around the island every day, and that keeps me fit, keeps the endorphins going, and keeps the brain functioning well, and I definitely can achieve twice as much in a day by keeping fit. So twice as much in a day by keeping fit. All right, there you go. So.
All right, that was a short clip. It basically shows you Richard Branson himself, who's been very successful in his career and what he's done, basically says that in his life, or in his experience, he's been able to accomplish twice as much by exercising, and his productivity has increased. Now, we don't all have the opportunity to swim around our own private island like him, but still it goes to show that this man is a multi-billionaire and has attributed some of that to his productivity from exercise. The company will also attract more employees by implementing a program like this. If someone we've extended a job offer to gets one from law school, one of our competitors, they're going to look at the two different companies and choose one which they feel is better suited for them. Now, having a policy like this might not be the nail in the coffin for them to choose us, but it's an extra benefit that we offer to our employees, which may sway them to come to our company as opposed to another one. It also shows that we're a company that cares about its employees. This is a health reward system. We're giving you a reward for improving your own health. And it will also help us retain our quality employees that we have now. According to a study conducted by Career Builder, 43% of employees do not feel valued by their employers. And I feel this is a program where if we implement it, it will show our employees that we care about them. Now, to implement this program, we can give them rewards in cash, bonuses, vacation time, paid time off, comp time. It can be based on the amount of time they spend exercising, the amount of days. It can be a competition such as a Biggest Loser, where you reward the biggest improvement for maybe a department, have it be a team building activity, and it can be promoted to all levels of employee from management down to entry level. Now basically what I wanted to do here is just kind of sum up what I had gone through about everything and kind of show you the effects of, from the implementation of this policy, how it will affect through the company. Basically we start by promoting the health of our employees. We promote a healthy lifestyle to our employees, give them the option to improve themselves and pick up these rewards. And by doing so, that will then improve the health of all of our employees. By promoting a healthy lifestyle and giving them the option to do this, it will then increase the health of our employees, which I talked about will then increase their energy levels. They'll have more energy. They'll be able to do more. They'll feel better about themselves. They'll come to work energized, awake, and ready to work and be able to accomplish more. That will then increase the morale of our employees. The morale goes up, and as I said, that then leads to an increase in productivity. As Richard Branson said in his interview, he is able to accomplish twice as much by exercising. And with productivity, when that increases, so will the output, which then not only will it help our employees increase their energy, their morale, and their health, but then the revenues of the company, and because the output was going up, will increase as well.
Don't worry about it.
All right, well, to sum up, basically we can improve our company. By implementing an employee exercise reward program, we have the opportunity to raise the morale of our employees, increase their productivity, and make the company more attractive to prospective employees and current employees. And I said, in these tough economic times, we have to look at our company as a whole and improve where we can to compete with our competition. And it starts with our employees and their quality of life. Is there any questions? Thank you for your time.